Most Australians want to invest, but they never actually do. Not because they can't afford to, it's because nobody has ever sat them down and walked them through it step by step in a way that actually makes sense. So in this video, I'm going to show you an exact step-by-step guide on how to make your very first investment in Australia in under 10 minutes. From opening your investing account, to buying your first ETF, to what to do after, all in plain English. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do and exactly how to do it. Let's get straight into it. Why now is the time to start. Before we get into the how, let me give you a quick sense of where investing in Australia is right now, because the momentum behind this is genuinely significant. Approximately 2.7 million Australians now use ETFs as part of their investment strategy, and a further 300,000 are expected to make their first ETF investment this year and beyond. There are now well over $330 billion invested in ETFs across Australia. This isn't just a niche activity for finance professionals anymore. It's something millions of ordinary Aussies are doing right now on their phones, in their lunch breaks, with amounts starting at $500. And here's something to think about. There's always going to be some reason in the world to feel uncertain about investing. There always has been, and there always will be. In 1995, it was the dot-com bubble forming. In 2001, it was 9/11. In 2008, it was the global financial crisis. In 2020, it was the pandemic. In 2022, it was inflation. And right now, in 2026, it's tax reform and cost of living. There will be another reason next year, and the year after that. History shows us that the investors who ended up building real wealth weren't the ones who waited for the perfect moment. They were the ones who kept showing up through all of it. That's the long-term mindset most successful Aussie investors share. Pick quality assets, hold them for the long term, let time and compounding do the heavy lifting. Everything else is just background music. So if you've been waiting for a sign to start, this is it. And if the only thing holding you back is that nobody has ever shown you how, that ends today. Step 1. Understand what you're actually buying. This is the part most investing content skips past too quickly. And it matters, because if you don't understand what you're buying, you won't have the conviction to hold through the moments when it gets uncomfortable. When you invest in shares, you're buying a tiny piece of a real business. For example, if you buy a share of Commonwealth Bank, you own a fraction of one of Australia's biggest companies. When CBA makes a profit, some of it flows back to you as a dividend. When CBA grows in value, generally the share price increases, so your piece grows too. Now multiply that across hundreds of companies at once. That's what an ETF is. ETF stands for Exchange Traded Fund. Think of it as a basket that holds shares in hundreds or even thousands of companies in one go. If you buy even one unit of the basket, you instantly own a small slice of all of them. It's basically the financial equivalent of ordering a mixed platter instead of committing to one dish. Lower risk, broader exposure, and you still get to eat. Most beginners look into broad-based market ETFs when they are first starting out. So for example, a broad Australian share ETF will typically hold 200 or 300 of the biggest companies listed on the ASX. Australian companies like the big banks, the mining giants, healthcare leaders, and major retailers, all bundled into one fund. A broad US share ETF will typically track an index like the S&P 500, which holds the 500 largest companies listed in the US. That includes household names like Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Amazon, and Google. And here's something that most new Aussie investors don't realize. According to Vanguard's 2025 index chart, over the last 30 years to June 2025, Australian shares have returned an average of 9.3% per year. US shares have returned an average of 10.8% per year over the same period. To put that in real numbers, $10,000 invested 30 years ago in Australian shares would have grown to roughly $143,000 today. The same $10,000 invested in US shares would have grown to over $214,000. But please note, past performance does not guarantee future results, and any specific ETF should be properly researched before you invest. But the broader point is this. Both markets have a long, consistent track record of growing over the long term, despite recessions, crashes, pandemics, and everything else thrown at them. This is not gambling, this is not speculation. This is ownership of real businesses producing real value year after year. And the global economy has a long track record of growing over time. Step 2. Open your investing account. Here's where we stop talking and start doing. To buy ETFs in Australia, you need an investing platform. So if you want to build an investment portfolio where these strategies matter, you'll need a reliable investing platform to get started. The one I personally use is the Moomoo app. Here's a couple of reasons why. First, they are CHESS sponsored. That means your Australian shares and ETFs are held directly under your own name through the ASX CHESS system. Not every investing platform offers this. Second, brokerage fees start from just $3 per trade for Australian stocks and ETFs, which is one of the lowest rates available in Australia right now. And for new users, there's currently a generous welcome offer. If you sign up using the link in the description and make a qualified deposit, you can receive up to 38 free fractional shares plus 0 brokerage fees on Aussie and US shares for 30 days. That's basically a month to try the app for free. And if you don't like it after that, no worries, you can simply walk away. Terms and conditions do apply, so make sure you read them before proceeding. I'm not sure how long this offer will last, so if you're interested, use the link below to check it out and claim the rewards on screen. The online sign-up process takes around 10 minutes, and usually you'll be able to start investing straight away. Step 3. Transfer your first $500. Once your account is approved, you'll need to transfer money in from your bank account. Here's something you need to know before you do. The ASX requires a minimum first purchase of $500 for any new holding on a CHESS-sponsored platform. This rule is called the minimum marketable parcel. It's an ASX rule, not a platform rule. So when you're ready to buy your first ETF, make sure you have at least $500 available to invest, plus a small amount to cover the $3 brokerage fee. The good news is that once you've made your first purchase of any ETF, you can buy the same ETF in smaller parcels. So you only need to clear the $500 hurdle once per ETF. So go ahead and transfer some money into your Moomoo account. I usually transfer using PayID and the money arrives within a few minutes. Step 4. Buy your first ETF. Now let me quickly show you exactly how to buy your first ETF. There are heaps of ETFs to choose from. Broad Australian share ETFs, broad US share ETFs, globally diversified ETFs, sector-specific and thematic ETFs. Please make sure you do some research. Most beginners start with one broad market ETF and build their portfolio from there. For example, let's say I wanted to invest in VAS, which tracks the top 300 Australian companies. This is the largest Australian ETF measured by assets under management. Let's hop on to the Moomoo app. Go to Markets, click the search symbol, and enter VAS. And there it is. Let's click on it. Now don't get intimidated by all the charts and numbers on this page. It's not as complicated as it looks. I'd encourage you to have a play around and get familiar with some of the terms in your own time. Once you're ready, click trade, then buy. The fastest way to buy is through market order, where the app will buy at the best possible price for you at the time. So currently, one share of VAS is selling for around $107. Let's say you want to buy 5 shares of VAS. Enter 5. And this is approximately how much it will cost. Keep the time in force as day, since this order should go through instantly during trading hours. By the way, I'll put the trading hours on screen now. So if you want to buy shares using market order, you need to do so between these trading hours when the market is open. Alright, so moving on, you can click the symbol here to check the fee, which is $3. Then click buy, and it'll bring up this final order summary page that lays out everything for you. Double check that is correct. Once you're happy, click confirm. And that's it. The order should go through instantly and you'll receive an email with your buy confirmation. Congratulations, you just bought your first ETF. Step 5. Set up a dollar cost averaging strategy. This is the step that turns a one-off purchase into genuine wealth building over time. And it's the most underrated step in this entire process. So what is dollar cost averaging? In plain English, it's a strategy of investing a fixed amount of money into the same asset, like an ETF, on a regular schedule. It's usually done weekly, fortnightly, or monthly. Let's say you can only afford to invest once every month. That's perfectly fine. Some months you'll buy when the prices are higher, some months when the prices are lower. Over time, it smooths out into a solid average entry price. It's one of the most popular approaches among Australian beginners for a few reasons. It removes the pressure of trying to time the market. It takes the emotion out of investing because you keep buying through the dips automatically. It builds the habit of consistent contributions. And it works at any income level, since even small amounts add up over time. Here's what consistent monthly investing has historically looked like, using the long-term share market average of around 9% per year, as per the Vanguard index chart. As you can see from this compound interest calculator, $200 a month can potentially grow to around $134,000 over 20 years, and $500 a month can potentially grow to over $333,000. Feel free to play around with this calculator based on what you can afford to invest. To set this up in real life, a simple approach is to schedule a recurring bank transfer to your investing account on the same day your pay arrives. Then place the ETF purchase that same day. If you're using Moomoo, you can take it one step further. Once your money is in the app, you can set up a fortnightly or monthly recurring automatic buy on a date you choose, like the first of every month for example. So if you make sure your bank transfer lands before that date, the app will automatically place a buy order for you on the scheduled day. No need to log in. No need to manually buy each time. You can turn it into a habit that runs automatically. A simple system that takes 5 minutes to set up once and builds quietly in the background while you get on with your life. Step 6. Leave it alone. This is simultaneously the simplest and the hardest step of everything I've covered today. Once you've invested and you set up your regular contribution, your job is to do as little as possible. Don't check the app every day. Don't sell when the market drops. Don't chase whatever theme or stock is in the news this week. Markets go up and they go down. The ASX and the stock market in general has been through the global financial crisis, the COVID crash, multiple interest rate cycles, geopolitical events, and more. The long-term investors who stayed the course through all of it came out the other side significantly ahead. The ones who lost money were almost always the ones who panicked and sold at the wrong time. Your portfolio dropping in value doesn't mean you've lost money. It's just a number on a screen. It only becomes a real loss if you sell. If you're investing for decades, short-term volatility is just noise. Your job is to ignore it. The investors who build real wealth aren't the ones who are the most active or the most informed. They're the ones who set up a solid portfolio, contribute consistently, and let time do the heavy lifting. My final thoughts. If you're still feeling nervous, even after everything we've just covered, that's completely normal. Investing is new for you. New things feel risky, even when they're not. A lifetime of nobody explaining this stuff clearly has left most Aussies feeling like they're missing some essential knowledge that everyone else has. You're not missing anything. The fear doesn't go away before you start. It goes away after. Once you have a portfolio sitting in your account, even a small one, you watch it move up and down a little and realize the world didn't end. Something shifts. It stops being abstract, it stops being scary. It becomes ordinary, manageable, yours. Investing for the first time in Australia in 2026 is genuinely accessible to any Aussie with a stable income and $500 to start. In fact, investing is easier than ever. The investing platform is there. The ETFs are there. The information is there. What was missing was someone walking you through it step by step. You now have that. The rest is up to you. The only move that does not work is the one you never make. And quick disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Any ETFs mentioned throughout this video are used as examples only and are not by recommendations. Please always do your own research before making any investing decisions. And if you'd like personal financial advice, please go speak to a licensed professional. By the way, if you found this video helpful and you made it this far, comment the words "first step" down below so I know who you are. And if you're new around here, what are you waiting for, mate? Hit that subscribe button and join this awesome community of like-minded people who are all trying to level up their life. Also, make sure you follow me on Instagram and X, where I post heaps more lighthearted and sometimes funny finance content. And if you want to go a bit deeper, you can sign up to my free email newsletter, Aussie Money Club, where once a week I'll send you some money tips, major news in the market, or any cool updates from me. And if you want to learn how to invest in your first ETF this year in greater detail, check out this video on screen where I'll show you a step-by-step guide on how to do so as a beginner. Thank you for watching. My name is Brian, this is Brian Invest, and I'll see you in the next video.